Students across the coastal Bend are heading back to school this month. That means that they have more cars to watch out for in school zones. With more school buses on the road too, Texas DPS is asking drivers to be more alert. Brandon Schaaf joins us in studio to explain what drivers need to do when they see a school bus loading and unloading kids. Brandon?
Hey, good evening, Lexus. And DPS tells me that drivers need to pay attention to those school buses since they make frequent stops. And while school zones can help slow down drivers and keep kids safe, they say following the law when buses show visual signs can also help.
The red lights and the stop arms start coming out, then all motorists are required to stop until those visual signals have ceased.
The Texas Department of Public Safety has more troopers around school zones and school buses as kids return to class. Sergeant Rob Mallory said they are looking for people who don't slow down in those zones and don't stop for buses when it's required.
The general rule is traffic traveling in both directions is required to stop for a school bus that's displaying those visual signals, the red flashing lights. The only exception is if there is a divided highway.
This graphic shows when drivers are required to stop for school buses. Sergeant Mallory said cars coming from the opposite direction don't have to stop if separated by a concrete barrier or grass median. They are still encouraged to slow down. He said more people are pulled over when school resumes since people aren't paying attention, but it usually improves over time. He said avoiding distractions behind the wheel is also important to keep kids safe.
Putting those cell phones down and watching the road and being extra alert these next couple weeks is critical to make sure that our kids and ourselves remain safe on the roads.
If drivers don't stop for a school bus with visual signals, Sergeant Mallory said they could face fines up to $1,250. A second violation could be a fine up to $2,000 and a driver's license suspension. DPS also encourages parents and students to wear seatbelts on buses. He gave advice to drivers to help prepare them for when they hit the road.
Slow down, plan ahead, give themselves a little bit extra time to get where they're going because we know children are going to be out going back to school.
And Sergeant Mallory also stresses the importance of safety inside the schools. He encourages people to provide tips about potential threats in and around schools or the community, and they can do that using the iWatch Texas app to make a confidential report. And more information about that can be found on our website, KIIITV.com. Lexus, back to you.